Hello, welcome to this new video from Finance.Re. My name's Simon Loughnane. One of the first videos I uploaded to YouTube was looking at a Power BI report that I produced examining written premium, forecasting and planning. And I recently received a question about that report from Joel. And Joel writes, "Hi, amazing video. Thank you, Joel. Could you please explain how did you manage to create a chart which is a trend line, but at the same time it has multiple charts when you select grouping? As far as I know, I need to choose between single chart or small multiples, but you have both at the same time managed by a filter." So probably easiest to go back to that report and we'll have a look at the effect that Joel is asking about. So here's the gross written premium planning and forecasting report. If I go to the summary page, I won't spend a lot of time explaining the report, but you can see here on the left hand side, we're at March, the blue is the actuals and the grey line is our plan. So it's forecasting our performance so far against plan and then showing how we're expecting that to continue for the rest of the year. And the table on the right is just the same numbers, just in a table. But the feature that Joel was querying about, so I've got this Analyse by group. So here we've got all. But if I want to, I can split this. So I want to split it by region. I can choose region in the drop down, and then I get the same chart split by region. So Americas, Asia Pacific, emerging markets, Europe, and also the table on the right hand side also split by region. If I change that to division, which is a product division, you can see now that we have our numbers split by divisions. We've got 4 divisions: casualty, professional, property and specialty. So in order to show how to achieve this, we'll do it from scratch, and I'm going to use a simple Contoso model, which is just a standard database from Microsoft, and we'll work through it together. So here we are in Power BI. We've got a blank canvas. This is, like I said, this is the Contoso database provided by Microsoft. So I pulled in the sales table, so that's our fact table with all our sales transactions. And then we've got 4 dimension tables: product, customer, store and date. So if we go back to the canvas and let's do a simple, put in a simple graph. So I'll choose a line chart. And in sales, I've written a simple measure, sales amount US dollars. Let's look at that by the month and by the year. Okay, so we've got data in the model for 2 years, 2018 and 2019. So we could compare the sales one year against the other. It doesn't matter too much what the chart is, it's just an example to show how to do that split. Now, the key to achieving this is to use field parameters, which is a great feature. So let's make a field parameter. So actually, before we do that, let's look at our model. So say we want the ability to analyse that graph by country, store country, or by product brand, or product category. Let's choose product category. So to make a field parameter, we go to modelling, new parameter, and there's 2 types: numeric range. We want fields. So we get this dialog box to help us. So in my previous report, I called it group by, but I'm going to call it slice by, which is probably a better description. Slice by parameter. And we said we wanted to do store country. So now I choose the fields that I want to be included in this field parameter. store country and product category, we said, didn't we? Okay, and add a slicer to the page, that's fine, I'll do that. Okay, so here's our slicer, here's the different categories that we chose. You see, if I select these at the moment, nothing happens. And that's because we need to use that parameter in the small multiples field on the chart. So choose the chart. I'm just going to make this, put this down here. Let's just make this a bit smaller. Okay, so choose the chart and small multiples. And you can see here on the in our data now, when we created that parameter, it created this item in our data, sliced by parameter. Let me make this bigger. So you can see the parameter is actually, this is producing a table in the background. And this is the format that the parameter is stored, how it stores the parameter in this format. So we've got the names, country, category, then we've got this name of, and then this is the columns that we chose to add to the field parameter, and then this last number is just a sort order. So starting with 0, this will be the order, so it's country, then category. So if I take this and this parameter, slice by parameter, I'll add this into our small multiples. And you can see now we've got the same numbers split by country. If I like, choose category, and you can see we've got the same charts now split by category. So very easy, really quick to do. Now there is one more step that we'd like to do, because although this is great, what if we don't want to slice by anything? We just want the graph how it is. So we want it. We want an all category really, or no slice. We could describe it as no slicing. So in order to do that, I just need to add a dummy measure. So I'll add it on the sales table. New measure. Let's call it all no slicing. I'm just going to say blank. And I'm going to manually amend that parameter calculation. So you can see here the formats. Let's add a new item. Actually, it would probably be best to have this one first. So I'm going to put it at the top. All no slicing. Name of. And then so sales, all no slicing. That's our new measure. We want this one first, this one second. I need another comment brackets there. Yeah, and then this one last. Okay. Oops. So now you can see we've got this all option. If I choose that, we get back to the original graph with no slicing performed. So really straightforward and a really powerful visualization option to give your users so that they can see the numbers, graphs and tables sliced by different fields. So that's it, a nice short video this week. Most of my videos tend to be quite long. I'd be very interested to hear if you've used this technique in your reports. Do let us know in the comments, and until next time, thanks very much for watching.